Hello Canadian gardeners! So today we're in the greenhouse. It's raining and it's windy, but it's quite nice in here. And I'm with a whole bunch of seedlings, and today we're going to separate seedlings. So I have one of the cells from my Winstrip tray right here. It's lettuce, and you can see all the roots. And I'm going to separate out these seedlings. Now, one thing you might do if you have a tray of cells, if you overseed it, that means put in a bunch of seeds, and want to select the best one, the best way to go about thinning out your seedlings is to use scissors and snip off the plant right at the soil level. And this is so you don't disturb the roots, and then you're giving the plant that is in the cell more space to grow, and it's going to grow a larger and healthier plant for you when you're ready to plant them outside or into a larger pot. Now here's one with 4 lettuce seedlings in here, and I want to separate out these. Say I like all these plants, or there's 2 in here, they're both nice and healthy, I'm ready to put it outside. You can separate these plants in from this one cell instead of snipping it off at the base. Now this isn't going to be quite as good as letting the plant grow on its own and grow as strong and healthy as possible without competing on the roots, but it is really good. Say if you have plants that you don't have a lot of seeds of and you want to try to grow more plants. So what you can do here is you can separate the plants at the base, and what you're going to do is just gently pull this plant on the edge out, and I'm going to try to allow all of its roots to stay together in the clump. Now I'm going to not touch these roots as much as possible because they have little fibers on them and you want to keep that on the root, and your fingers will disturb that. So try not to touch the roots too much, try not to disturb it too much when you plant it in the ground or in another pot if you're potting something up. So you can continue to do that with the rest of the plants, or if there's one that looks really unhealthy or a lot smaller, paler, or really leggy, just snip that off at the root because it's probably not a plant that you're going to want to keep. Anyways, that's separating seedlings. For scissors, I do really like a embroidery pair of scissors. They're really pointy, really small. Sometimes you can get a curved blade, and that's a really nice pair of scissors to use when you're thinning out your seedlings.